agreement they came up with. And then I also want to get him set up with something just because.
Thank you. Of course, we do. We do.
Yeah.
We don't want anyone to not be without a tent. That's not the purpose here, right?
Yeah.
But we already had like a tentative option when we talked with Deandre about a solution that would work for everybody.
Yeah.
But he wasn't willing to discuss that with us anymore. So, okay.
I can definitely get that.
Thank you. Bill, he's gonna speak right now. Hold on. He's going to speak right now. He's walking over to speak with the other officer and with Deandre right now. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to tell the other officer a bunch of lies, like I'm being combative and all that. And
yeah, hold on real quick. I'm getting some forms.
I gave you 2 respite forms.
Okay.
1 comment form.
Okay. Thank you.
Party out here. I missed the party.
It's a party.
A lot of lights. It's like a rave out here, guys.
There's no room here tonight, Jen?
Huh?
There's no room here tonight?
I'm going to go pitch my tin. I'm all right.
Wait a minute.
So
You said they weren't at capacity.
he told me that just earlier.
That's another issue. Actually, Officer Gilroy, could you please find out what they would not. One of the questions we had was just like, are you guys at capacity? Because you may have to contact LPD to let them know that you're at capacity pertaining to the no camping ban, right? And so we can't get that information, but people are being turned away because they're at capacity. So I'm wondering if you can help us with that, relaying that to your team. Yeah. Okay. Great.
I just saw that you have a tent, so that would probably be helpful to them, so I can let them know.
No, they said they don't have any more room for him.
There's 2 ways that this goes
gotcha.
down, and I really
But
like it to be the
I thought they just didn't.
That's the capacity
I know
issue.
if I go out and put my tin up, I'm going to get
They're
sticky
going
for it.
to.
I'm going to interrupt you.
No, you're not going to interrupt me.
I am.
You're really not.
But I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Yes, of course it's on.
You're not going to be able to stay here tonight because there's no room.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm just going to go wander around.
Okay. If he's Officer Gilroy is going to check in
He won't
real
answer
quickly.
what his name and badge number is?
Officer Gilroy is
He
going to
won't
ask.
answer if his body won't
Yeah. Okay.
If you're cool with it, I feel like me and you have built some kind of.
Okay.
This person right
She has
here.
refused to identify.
This
I'm in the
officer.
process.
Okay. I don't want to walk too far because
You
I
don't
feel
have to.
like there's something going
But I want
on.
to be able to talk to you without everybody else.
Yes, sir.
So here's the deal. I got your forms.
I do have them. Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
I did ask them to get the forms so that way you have them.
Thank
okay?
you. Yes.
But the issue is if you guys are told to leave the property
Yeah.
and you refuse to leave, you
Right.
argue because they have it on video. The one thing is we're not trying to press charges for trespassing because I do consider your side of the story on this as well, okay? But if they want you trespassed from the property, like giving an actual trespass notice, we have to do that, okay? It would be helpful if that you guys go ahead and identify yourselves so that way that we can get those forms. I don't know if you're actually being trespassed or it's just...
No one spoke to me because I'm speaking to Officer Gilroy about a couple of things, right? Well, and I won't interrupt you. You can finish, and then if I can tell you something that I was relaying to Officer Gilroy, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that's fine. I know you guys are frustrated like we talked before, but if they tell you to leave, you got to leave out of the property.
And we haven't pressed that part, okay? To be honest, that was not an issue. We were waiting for them to come out of the office is all. And the reason that we stood there is that no one was answering, like no one was coming up to us. So we just waited quietly, patiently, waiting for them to come out and talk with us about the forms. That's all. When the gentleman came out to speak with me, who I may be a new employee, I don't know him personally, but when he came out front, I explained that I was looking for the complaint form and the respite care form that we could get filled out for people. And he said that he wasn't able to. Then Deandre came around. And as he came around, I'm still speaking and engaging with him. They're still waiting for us to see if are we getting the form, and then we can leave. And I understand I understand limited public access.
Well, this is about to get escalated over petty stuff like identifying yourself. We're trying not to press charges against somebody, which we can based off of the video. We're not trying to do it. We're just trying to do the no
Press
trespassing.
charges on us for what, sir?
But by them refusing to give their information, I mean, they're going to end up pressing the issue here. This would be so much easier if we just get the identification, get the form, leave the property for tonight, and follow up on it tomorrow.
Well, we are happy to follow up on Monday when I'm not, because I don't have Dylan's cell number. I do have Allison's cell number, and I will. Right. But I will be contacting Allison about this because I do feel like when we're called in because of concerns, right, by patrons, we're advocates. That's what we do. We come out just like you guys do. We come out to see what's going on with everybody, see how we can de-escalate a situation. That's all we're here to do.
The way we can de-escalate right now is have them identify themselves so we can give them a form and they can be on their way. But they're going to get a trespass notice for tonight. It's not a charge. It's a form just saying you can't come back on the property with a certain amount of time. And that's all it is.
Okay.
But
all right,
refusing to give your information is going to escalate until we might even have to press charges. And I'm trying to keep doing that because I do understand your side of the story.
Okay. Well, am I able to help de-escalate this? Possibly.
Yeah, I'll give you the legroom to do that. I ain't got no problem with that.
Okay. Well,
I'll walk over with you.
Okay.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Okay.
To enforce, it's a conflict of interest.
Can I
You will
speak?
call 911
So,
and get the Larimer County Sheriff's Office here.
Sergeant King is going to allow me to speak with you guys for just a second and give me.
If that's okay, just a second.
I'm willing to hear what you have to say, but this is very, very simple. They need to identify themselves for a trespass notice, or they can be arrested.
In Loveland, Colorado.
Period.
We have a
And all we're
Okay.
doing is issuing trespass notices.
Okay.
And we're leaving.
Okay, and that's a trespass notice based upon the fact that Allison ordered this, or because
Correct. Addison has authorized her manager here
Right.
to sign a trespass notice because they feel
Okay.
like you guys have been causing problems here this week. Whether that's true or not doesn't matter.
Okay.
It matters that this is their facility and they get to trespass people from it. We do it all the time.
Yes, sir, and I am. We are all as advocates. We are all understanding of the fact, okay, that trespasses can happen when there's been an altercation and an issue,
No, that's
right?
not true. No, that's not true. That's an
Violation.
assumption.
Okay,
No.
I'm giving some different scenarios is what
Yeah.
I'm doing, right? You have all these different
But
scenarios,
let's
but
focus
we don't
on the
have
scenario
one.
tonight.
We don't have an altercation tonight, though.
It doesn't have to be an altercation. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Okay.
A property owner can at any time say,
Yeah.
I don't want these people on my property.
Yes.
They can say, I don't want these people on my property
You're right,
because I
but
don't
this
like
is-
that they wear brown shoes.
And I agree with you, but this is
However,
also a city-owned public building,
It
and there's
is.
limited public access. But that
Limited
doesn't
public
mean
access.
we don't.
And when-
But we also pay for this,
I
sir.
understand that. But when you're asked to
Mm-hmm.
leave and you don't, we could technically cite you for municipal trespass. All of you are arrestable right now.
Well, and
And we don't want to do that.
Yeah, we
we're
don't
just
want
saying,
that either.
Let us get our.
That's not what we
So
want.
here's my ask of you.
Okay.
This does not need to be more than it is.
Okay.
And to be quite frank with you, it feels like Erin's trying to make it more than it is. She's calling the sheriff's department. There's all kinds of. Hold on. So what I'm asking of you is, can you please reason with them?
Yeah,
Have them identify themselves to my officers.
that's
We're
what
gonna-
Sergeant
we're
was
gonna-
going to allow me a
We're gonna
moment so I could talk
We're
to
going to
them.
issue trespass notices. You'll be on your way and we're on our way.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I can, but can I ask, what is the length of time on this trespass notice being issued? Do you have a
We'll look
time
at-
length?
Yeah, we can look at
I
it.
think it's 6 months is the